The first issue of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe starts off with the Watcher, a cosmic being that watches over the multiverse and the stories that take place in them. As he narrates how Deadpool started his killing marathon, the Watcher tells us that it was the Fantastic Four that gave birth to this world's age of heroes, and it is with them that the first of many heroes fall. We start off by seeing Reed Richards quite literally melting away in the arms of his wife, Susan Storm. He tells Sue it's too late to worry about him, but that he had sent their children to the negative zone to keep them safe. The only problem being that the portal was destroyed, and there's no way to get them back. As Mr. Fantastic passes away, Susan hears a loud noise and runs to her brother, the Human Torch. As soon as she enters the room, she sees Johnny on the ground half beaten to death, and she also sees Deadpool, who's saying, "I've got to hand it to you, hothead. You put up more of a fight than I gave you credit for, and I've got the third-degree burns to prove it." Deadpool then cuts Johnny's throat, and the blood splatters all over Susan, making her visible. The first thing Invisible Woman does is expand a force field from inside Deadpool's head until his head explodes. She says, "I don't know why you attacked my family, but you won't be hurting anyone else ever again." Soon after, Deadpool rises and stabs her from the back, saying, "After all these years, you should know not to turn your back on a dead enemy, especially not one with a healing factor." The Watcher appears again, taking us back a few days and explaining why Deadpool is killing heroes. We see Charles Xavier with the X-Men taking Deadpool into Ravenscroft Asylum. Charles thinks that it's the only way left to help Wade. Deadpool begs them to get him out of there and lets them know he doesn't do well with institutions. But the X-Men hand him over anyway. The main doctor who was supposed to treat Deadpool, Dr. Brighton, turns out to be the villain Psycho Man, who ruthlessly tortures Wade and wants to control him and other villains to make his own army. Deadpool tries to fight Psycho Man from getting into his head, and as he is consistently tortured, finally Deadpool manages to get out of the straitjacket and kill Psycho Man straight away. But after being tortured in such a horrifying way, all the voices that are usually in Wade's head are gone. All but one. A new voice, a mysterious one. The voice tells him, "Good, you know who I am. You've been waiting for me. You've killed one of them. Now finish the job." Deadpool puts on a suit, and as he is leaving, he hears the other patients call out to him for him to help them get out of there. Deadpool says, "I won't be making deals with you guys. I'm putting you out of your misery. Believe me, you don't want to be around for what's coming." Deadpool blows up the entire asylum and walks away. Then, we see the Watcher once again arrive to Susan Storm's death scene. As he is narrating what has happened, he is attacked by Deadpool, who stole one of Reed Richards' weapons built specifically for beings like the Watcher. The Watcher is shocked to see that Deadpool could even reach him. Deadpool asks the Watcher, "I only want to know one thing. Who were you talking to?" The Watcher points to us, the readers, and we see Deadpool look directly at us. He murders the Watcher and says, "Well, whoever those peeping Toms out there are, they're gonna want to see what's next. They are gonna want to watch this world burn."